because this is the kingdom. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now. Gotta do it now because this is the kingdom. I give it all, I give it all. For the king, the kingdom. Give it all to for the king, the kingdom. Yeah. For the king, the kingdom. For the king.
What's going on, ASAP fam and Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome to another episode of Red Kingdom. It is not Victory Tuesday, but we are going to have a really good Let's Be Honest Tuesday episode today because we have to be honest on some stuff. So before we get that started, we'll get our intros out the way. I'm your host, Greg, joined as always by my awesome co-host, Jay. How we feeling today?
Super pissed. Right after the game, I text y'all. I was like, pissed is an understatement, but we should have won that game. It was too close that it's like, what are we doing? We're beating ourselves. You know what I mean? We're just beating ourselves, and we can't do that. And now we're sitting here 5-5. So yeah, pissed, really pissed.
Agreed. Cam, how we feeling today?
I'm feeling like I might need to book my flight to Cancun so I can be with the Chiefs this year, baby. Because we might not be in the playoffs. So, I'm feeling pissed like Jay said, but we're going to get into it.
Oh, yeah. Cam got on the all black, so you already know, y'all.
The funeral, the Chiefs not playing trash right now. Bleed red for all you people say he got black on, so don't get it confused.
Oh, man. So the Chiefs went to Mile High and had a chance to right all the wrongs from the first half of the season. And they did not do so, as they lost 22-19. Before we get into the game, this needs to be said. The Kansas City Chiefs have been the gold standard for a 7-year period now, ever since Mahomes has been the starter. They have played for these. They have played for Super Bowl rings like this.
Chips.
They have been the gold standard. Everybody has tried to be like them. They slid right into where the Patriots left off and have not looked back. Now, we're in a situation for the first time in the Patrick Mahomes era, the Chiefs are 5-5. For the first time in the Patrick Mahomes era, the Chiefs are not going to win the AFC West. For the first time in the Patrick Mahomes era, the Chiefs are very close to not making the playoffs. If they lose Sunday to Daniel Jones at Arrowhead, then the season is over. So where did all this go wrong? So let's start we'll go all from the top down. When last season ended, we lost to Philly in the Super Bowl. Brett Veach knew we needed two things. We had to redo. We needed a left tackle. We needed a running back. And then somebody else for Patrick to throw to. Those were the things that were needed. We went out. We got Josh Simmons, left tackle. After 3 weeks off, did pretty damn good. So No, Josh Simmons did what he was supposed to do on Sunday. We need a running back during the off season. We didn't do it. We drafted Brashad Smith in the 7th round. We sparingly use him. And Elijah Mitchell is just out here collecting free checks. So you have Kareem Hunt, who he is converting more third and shorts than the Philadelphia Eagles are in the tush push. So you got tush push, and you got Kareem Hunt, the two most automatic things in football. One, tush push is automatic because they're always false starting every play. And then you have Kareem Hunt, who actually gets the 1 or 2 yards. So we get to a situation on Sunday where it's 3rd and 2. It's the 4th quarter. You need 2 yards to keep the drive going. You can at least take 2 more minutes off the clock with a first down. Instead of running Kareem Hunt, you say, let's pass it to the rookie. Let's see. Nope. Then you get another chance. Defense makes a stand. You get another chance. It's 4 minutes left. All right, 4-minute offense. Couple out first downs. We good. Pass, pass, pass. Punt. Blame who you want to blame. You want to blame Brad Veach. Brad Veach didn't do enough to get a running back in here. Should have got a 3rd round. Should have gave up the 3rd round pick for Breece Hall. You want to blame him? That's fine. I'm good with that. You want to blame Andy Reid for being allergic to running the football? I'm good with that. You want to blame Travis Kelce for having 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door from being done with football? I'm good with that. The Kansas City Chiefs, the bottom line is this: the Kansas City Chiefs, the things that they've done well for 6 years in close games, doing everything right, making the big throw, making the big catch, making the other team do the dumb thing, or getting the dumb penalty. The Chiefs are now doing the dumb penalties, dropping the big catches, not making the big throws, doing the stupid turnovers. They have no one to blame but themselves. The Chiefs are the reason why they're 5-5. And if they don't get the job done on Sunday against Daniel Jones, they're going to be in Cancun. And they will have to figure out during the offseason, where does the next phase of the dynasty go after that? Does that mean letting some people go in the coaching staff? Do that. I'm going to let y'all know now, EB not coming back. Get that wish out your mind. It's not. He's not coming. 15 is the quarterback. He's not coming. Y'all know we've been through that whole story. I already told y'all about that. So that's not happening. So we'll see what happens. But Jay, I'll hand it off to you now. Thoughts on Sunday and the Chiefs now being 5-5.
I heard everything you said, Greg. Absolute trash. Just where's the will to win? We came off a bye, we're rested. What did I say on Saturday? We got to be more hungry. We got to be more be more aggressive, right? We got to come out and be like, okay, cool, Broncos. Yeah, y'all winning this season, but we still the Kansas City Chiefs. And we did not do that. Now, first play of the game, sack. I was like, okay, cool. Because what I say in that clip, I said, defense, go get to the quarterback. First play of the game, I said, okay. I said, all right. They heard my speech. So I'm like, okay, cool. But then we get them in a 2 of 16, and then you let Knicks convert that, and I'm like, oh, okay. Frank's like, okay, hold on, right? And then they said that the Broncos hadn't scored on their first drive in 9 games. And what we do? Now, we held them to 3. But I was like, that ain't a good. When they said that, I said they ain't scored on their first drive in 9 games, and now we going to score. But okay, we held them to 3. Next drive, they go down there. Defense again. Holds them to 3. Okay, cool. Okay, 6-0. We scored touchdown. We right back in this, right? No worry. No pressure. Okay, cool. End of first quarter, we go down. Score 3. Really needed 7. But okay, Buck, I see you. 31 yards. You made it. We're going to need you today. Okay, bet. We do that. Fast forward. We tie it up. Hey, 6-6. Cool. We good, right? We'll take it. We'll go out of that second half tied up. We'll take it. Now we're in the third quarter, right? Now, hey, look, we only got one half of football, y'all. We got to turn it on. And let me just fast forward to Patrick's interception towards the end. We're all the way down there, bro. We all the way down there. Patrick, you see what it is. It's a defensive game, bro. You don't have to make a throw on, like, I got to make something happen. Well, no, you don't. Because guess what? If we don't get it, if we don't get the first down or whatever, guess what? Buck going right back out there. He made 2 so far. Let's just be up by 3 points. Take what the defense gives us, whatever. Like, again, it's a defensive game. You already know. This isn't something where you got to go. So, like, I put it on his head because I feel like you just gave away 3 points, and then they turned around and actually scored a touchdown off of that you didn't need to do. You didn't need to play hero ball at this moment. You didn't have to try to do something. Like, to me, when I look at it, and I know it's fast in time or whatever, that was a horrible interception. Like, he was right there. Like, what are you doing? It wasn't even like, oh, dude jumped the corner and came out of nowhere. Like, he literally in your eyesight. Like, bro, what are we doing? Like, that was just a bad throw. Now, rewind a little bit. 2-3 plays before that? He threw the interception, but they called it back, right? So it was like, okay. But see, you was already feeling uneasy. You know what I'm saying? Because when he did that, it was like, oh, cool, good job. We got that penalty, whatever. It didn't even count, right? Because old boy ran it back. But I'm like, okay, Patrick, tread lightly right now, because that's already signs of, like, right? And I mean, it's not saying, oh, he threw that interception. Like, you know what I mean? They acted like, well, another one was coming. And then what happened? The one came. And I was like, oh, Pat, no. Okay. Oh. Now, let me flip it over because you mentioned Andy and him being allergic to running the ball. Bro, what are we doing? Like, Patrick is 30 years old. He can't throw 45 times. 45? No. I mean, like, he's still Patrick Mahomes, but you saw first quarter, he tried to air it out too, right? He missed Worthy, and did he miss? Was it Hollywood or Rice or whatever?
Hollywood. It was Hollywood. Yeah, on the other one. Yeah, the long one.
He missed Worthy, right? His accuracy been a little off. You know what I mean? It's been a little too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, he's still Patrick, but I'm like,
he's been off.
He has done so much with nothing that you guys are like, oh, no. This is the time now we get help. We are thankful. We are appreciative, Patrick, that you did so much with nothing. That you injuries last year, we still got to the Super Bowl. We appreciate you, Pat, and we appreciate you so much, Brett Veach. We appreciate you so much that when our number one running back is down and really Hunt is just the guy to punch it in to get us our first down for 2-3 yards, 1-2-3 yards, that we gonna go and get you a running back. The season ain't going what we wanted to, and we gonna go get you some help. We gonna do that because we understand you're 30 years old and you can't throw it 45 times. But no, we don't want to give out a third round because who knows what that could end up being. Who knows what that could end up being. We want to win now. We're not worried about next round. Like, look. So, with all of that said, let me try to stay positive. I appreciate that we were in it till we weren't. You know what I mean? We did go down. Hunt gets the touchdown. And back, Travis go get the touchdown. Oh, they're like, you want to block kicks? Oh, you blocked our kick last year. We about to block yours right now. So we don't go up by 1 point. It's tied, 16-16. Okay, cool, Patrick. Run the 4-minute offense, right? Don't let the Broncos get the ball back. Let's go. 3 and out. Really? The writing was on the wall. And we were there. Yeah, it was like they're about to go down here and score. Our defense hold them off as long as they could, but yeah, secondary, nope, they gonna give away them catches. They gonna give them away. They're gonna get a field goal position. Let's go ahead and kick the field goal. They're gonna win again. And that's all she wrote. And now we're sitting here pissed as hell on not Victory Tuesday.
Yeah.
About the BS that we just watched on Sunday.
Yeah. Cam, thoughts on Sunday? Everything that happened.
First, I want to say, man, I'm reading the comments. Frankie said we sound sad. We sound like it's a funeral speech. You're right, Frankie.
Yeah, it is. We in it right now.
The last 9 years, I know the Patriots ain't been there in a while, but the last 9 years we've been who we said we are. So it is a little frustrating to be 5-5 after just, we got destroyed in the Super Bowl. I digress, but I'm gonna do an unpopular opinion. I know everybody loves Patrick Mahomes. I do too. No other quarterback that I would love to have besides Patrick Mahomes. But my opinion, Patrick Mahomes sometimes suffers from that Showtime mentality. I gotta make something happen. I gotta do this. I don't have nobody to help me. And I'm gonna be honest. Travis Kelce not scaring nobody no more. Kareem Hunt not scaring nobody. Pacheco not scaring nobody. I can go down the line. The one person that was helping you, Thornton, you went away from him. You know what I mean? Like, because teams didn't know how to plan for him. So it was a good weapon. The NFL is catching up with us, guys. I don't know if the Chiefs don't know this. Like, Patrick, you 30 years old, like Jay say. I'm 34, so I don't like he's 4 years younger than me. So, you know what I mean? But you this part of your career, Pat, it's all about your smarts, not about how far you can throw the ball. You need to start learning how to make smarter decisions in key games like that to be considered the GOAT. One thing Tom Brady did that I do appreciate, when it came to stuff like that, he was smart with it. He didn't put the ball in harm's way. I'm gonna do the check down. I'm gonna throw it whatever I gotta do not to get a negative play. That being said, if we don't make the playoffs, which I think we're not, I think Brad Veach need to really rethink this and be like, hey, some of those skill positions that, hey, I got Patrick Mahomes, I don't need to visit that. You might do. A running back, Breece Hall would have helped us out a lot. We one-dimensional. Travis Kelce is not Travis Kelce of late. Nobody's scared of Noah Gray. We know that for a fact. So it's like outside of Patrick, if Patrick Mahomes get hurt, it's a wrap. So I think even if we, as Chiefs fans, you need to appreciate the good times. Like me and Greg, I'm sure Jay knows as well. I remember being terrible. So I'm like, I'm sitting here complaining. I'm like, I had a good run. Even if the quote unquote dynasty is over, Frankie, I had a good run. I've done more than most. So I don't think it's over. I think it's going to take a turn. I think if we don't make the playoffs this year, I think we're going to come back even better. But to be honest, I don't even want us to go to the playoffs if we're going to play like this. I'm going to just be completely honest with you. I'd rather miss it, rest everybody, and go to the drawing board. But, I mean, with all that being said, Sunday game, I was pissed because I feel like we should have won. I feel like Bo Nix shouldn't have beat us. I feel like we beat ourselves. And if we lose to Daniel Jones, I'm flipping out. We're going viral. If we lose to Daniel Jones, I'm crashing. A valid crash out. A valid crash.
We're going on TikTok live.
Everybody crashing out that day.
I am turning into one of those fans, Greg. Jay, you heard it here. We lose, it's a wrap. Like, take it away, Greg.
We better not lose Sunday, boy. I'm telling you.
Man.
Yeah, the next 2 weeks, we can't lose the next 2 weeks, bro, for real. Because I can't handle that.
That's a lot asking.
I can't handle it.
That's a lot to ask for.
Woo.
Daniel Jones and Cowboy, I can't handle that. No,
that Thanksgiving, people gonna be arguing. You hear me? Cowboys and Chiefs, we losing. Oh man, and I'm gonna be in Dallas. I'm crashing out there too.
Oh man, this ain't real. Okay. One positive note. Can let this float in the air, and maybe this will actually happen. There has only been one NFL team to start a season 5-5, and they still won the Super Bowl. It was Tom Brady's first Super Bowl ring, the 2001 New England Patriots. I'm old enough to remember the game they lost to go 5-5. They lost a close game to the Rams that night, and of course, nobody thought they was gonna be nothing. They was 5-5. They won the rest of their regular season games. Tuck rule happened in a playoff game. They beat the Steelers, and they ended up beating the greatest show on turf in the Super Bowl. Hopefully, same ending for the Chiefs. Now, if this ending does happen, just like the miracle happened in 2023 and everything worked out, and we ended up winning. Brett Veach, that doesn't mean stay the same. The mistake that was made when we won in 23 was, man, Patrick Mahomes can do miracles. Let's just keep doing that. It's like, what? What do you mean keep? Okay, he won a Super Bowl with the worst wide receiving core in NFL history. Got it. That doesn't mean keep on doing things like that. He can only do so much. And somebody else had mentioned it. I forget its name now. Steve Tasker, actually. He was a former NFL player. He was on those Bills teams that went to the 4 straight Super Bowls and they lost. And he said he was asked about, the Chiefs and everything. He said, being on teams where you go so many years. So, okay, Bills went to 4 straight Super Bowls, right? And he said out of his own mouth, we got to our 4th straight Super Bowl. We were winning the game at halftime. They were winning. They were beating Dallas. People forget. They were beating Dallas in the first half. He said that second half we knew we were tired as hell and we were not going to win this game. Because we have played so many years, so many games, we were tired.
0-4 is crazy though, Greg.
No, I know that. I know. Yeah. I
mean,
yeah. They gotta wear that for forever and ever. But just the mental part of the game is more what I'm speaking of. They were tired because they've done it 4 straight years. Like, man, we don't play like 20 extra games the past 4 years. Like, we just can't physically do it anymore.
It weigh on you.
And maybe the Chiefs are at that point. We've played so many AFC Championship games, so many Super Bowls, 5 out of 6. It's like maybe the players that's on the roster now, maybe they're just tired. Doesn't excuse the loss. I'm not excusing the loss. It's still a game they should have won. But the little things that are happening in these close games, maybe that comes from being tired. Dropping a pass at the goal line and the Eagles pick it off. The crazy interception we saw on Sunday with Pat throwing to somebody that hasn't played all season, by the way, but and just the other close losses. You are what your record says you are. So the Chiefs are 5-5. That's what they are right now. The fans are kind of half and half. It's like half of Chiefs Kingdom is like, hey, everything's gonna be all right. We're gonna get the 7th seed. It's gonna be cool. Then you got the other half, it's like the season is over, the season done, went to hell. We'll just try again next year. So there's two halves going on. And I'm kind of in the middle of the half. So I'm like, well, we could still get the 7. I mean, Jacksonville, dude, they can't collapse. Then
what you gonna do with it though? If we do
I mean, maybe win one, maybe you surprise somebody, you knock off the Colts or the Patriots or whoever, and then you
I'm really
lose
not trying to
whatever.
lose to the Bills, and then I'm
I mean, if they get past that, because they didn't look all that on Sunday. They won the game, but
that's all I wins and losses, baby. How I look has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that defense ain't But Buffalo, y'all know y'all defense ain't good. I got to harp on that. So Kendall said Chiefs are terrible. Time for Reed and Kelsey to retire. We know one of them is.
Why would the coach go? Like, don't tell the coach to retire. The coach is good and he's straight. Nah, man, he's tripping, man.
No, Andy's not going nowhere.
Nah, man. Kelsey is, but Andy's straight. Get rid of Matt Nagy.
As far as coordinator, and we'll get to the next topic here on who should get the blame for being 5-5. Or if y'all have multiple people to blame, please say them. But on the whole Nagy thing, what I've always said with that is he is who he is. He's gonna clap. He's gonna do the little fake plays like he's doing something. He is basically there for moral support for Patrick Mahomes. And EB was here. Yes, EB had a certain standard that he had. Some people got tired of that standard and he left. People got tired real quick in Washington of his standard and he only lasted a season. He's not, I know for that reason alone, he's not going to come back. There are going to be people available at the end of the season. So if you want to get Mike McDaniel, he's about to get fired from Miami. He's a good offensive mind. He's innovative in a way. Maybe that would work. Tua is the reason why he's losing games, but that's beside the point. I think he would do well with Pat. He has the mannerism to everybody will be cool. So nobody will step on nobody's toes. So Cam, I'll start with you. And then we'll get to the 5, who to blame and all that. But as far as the Nagy situation, do you think he's going to stay? And if not, who comes in after that?
Hell no, he shouldn't stay, man. No, I don't need no moral support. Pat has a wife. He got somebody for moral support, man. Matt Nagy, in my opinion, is taking up a coaching spot that could be there coaching. I get the whole. I seen him covering his. What are you covering? Nobody's listening to a play that you're talking about. So in my opinion, he's not necessarily calling plays, but you're not helping either. So it's like we can get somebody in here that can actually, I don't know, coach Pat. Go figure, like, right? You know what I mean? So
Right.
I get Patrick Mahomes is great, he's this and that, but he's not above being coached. And I don't think he's being coached outside of Andy, and I think that's the problem. Hey, Pat, that was a bad interception. Why don't we go through that instead of saying, you got it this time, baby? It's all good. That after overtime gives him permission to keep doing that. So no, I think Matt Nagy needs to leave because he's not adding value to the offense. You can see it. Like, in my opinion, who we get next to come in, that's kind of a question mark for me. Mike McCarthy, hey man, like I'm always leery of people that get fired. It's like because you got fired for a reason. You know, sometimes it has nothing to do with your play or what you're doing. But he was in Dallas. You see how that went. I mean, he was the head coach, but in my opinion, I don't know. That's kind of something when the season ends, we just got to visit. But anybody's better than Matt Nagy. Anybody. If they do a poll, anybody can come do a better job. So for me, it's about just getting some new blood into the offense. I think somebody needs to come in and they can adjust to the players instead of just trying to have the players adjust to the scheme. Like, if you know that you only have these position skill players, why don't you call up plays that are going to fit that? You know what I mean? So I can go on and on about Matt Nagy. That ain't really what I want to spend time on, so I'll pass it off to Jay with that.
All right.
He not getting no more of my time.
All right, Jay.
We know how Cam feels about Matt Nagy. Yeah, and I echo those sentiments. He's just there being a cheerleader, and we've talked about it so many shows, so many times. Like, yeah, we need him to go. I think you were saying, Mike McDaniel, right? Dolphins.
Yeah, McDaniel.
Yeah. He came in,
and
I don't know, maybe him and Patrick will connect on that half white, half black. Look white.
All right, yeah, they got it.
But maybe I don't know. But like you said, somebody innovative, somebody young, right?
Yeah.
It's a young offensive coordinator that they can come up with some good plays and stuff like that. Be innovative. This is not the head coach, but I mean, you see what Ben Johnson's doing, for the Bears, right? Coming from the Lions as their OC and like how they've been innovative in their plays and stuff like that. So it'd be like, right, we need some fresh blood, new blood, young blood, just blood that ain't Matt Nagy's blood. So if we can just get him out, but I'm scared like they won't just fire him. It's like, just y'all, come on, like you really need to, like he ain't doing nothing. I'm sure they're like, no, he's okay, because like you know what I mean. I feel like they're gonna keep him, and it's like, nah, we gotta go back. This ain't it. So hopefully they get rid of him.
We shall see what happens with that. The season will kind of determine what happens. Everything gets like if everything goes right from this point forward, and the Chiefs get in the playoffs, more than likely he's gonna stay.
No, that's what
but
I'm
if
saying.
but if it don't, and it go like all the way bad, then I can see like, yeah, they're gonna have. But that's gonna be from. I want y'all to. Okay, so Andy is not good at firing people on his staff. He is a very loyal person when it comes to his staff. The only reason why Bob Sutton got fired the next day after the championship game in 2018 is because Clark Hunt said he got to go now.
It's about time. Gotta do it again.
Be the owner. Come on.
So that next day, Bob Sutton was gone. That was not from Andy. No, that was from up top. So if that happens, then yeah, man, now you're gonna be up out of here. But that has to come from Clark. So we'll see if he has reached that wit's end with Matt Nagy or not. So the Chiefs are 5-5. We'll get into the standings and all that and what all needs to happen here in just a second. But who's to blame for the 5-5? So, Jay, I'll let you answer that one first. It can be more than one person if you want. Who is to blame for the Chiefs being 5-5?
I'll answer that real quick. Earlier, Greg, when you were talking, you said half the fans are, "Oh, we'll be okay," and half the fans are like, "Oh, we're trash." And I'm like, somebody told me after that game, I was talking to somebody, and they were like, "There's always next year." I said, "Don't say that to me. We are not the Cowboys. Do not speak that blasphemy. Why would you say that? Do not say that. Hold on, like we not out of it yet. Hold on. Don't be talking to me like I'm a Cowboys fan. Stop right now. So I have to iterate. I'm riding with us till we really can't do it no more, right? It's still a chance we could win out. We're still the Chiefs, whatever. I'm riding with us, you know what I mean? But I hear what Cam was saying about, if they don't make it, maybe that's what they need. Wake up call. Brett Veach, go in there, get us some people, and you know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying, Cam. But the blame. So as I said earlier, right? Hey, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Patrick, we cannot throw interceptions like that, bro. We don't.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah.
We can't do it. I said that. I'm like, it's a defensive game, bro. All you got to do in that, when you threw the one interception and it got called back for the penalty, that's your shot already to be like, hey, let me chill out. Let me chill out because, but you, like I said, the broadcast was talking and it was like, you knew it was coming. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, this is a no-go. But Patrick, yeah, we can't do that, bro. Let's go back to Andy. We gotta run the ball. It's second down in 2 yards or whatever, or not second down, 3rd and 2, 4th and 2, whatever. Like, give it to Kareem. That's literally what he does. He can punch it in. Like, that's the running back he is. He gonna run hard. He gonna punch it in. He gonna get the 1, 2, 3 yards, whatever we need. Like, you have to do. Patrick cannot throw 47 times. You cannot call 47. I can't even get my words out. I'm so upset. You can't call play calls. You can't. 45 throws. We can't do that. Yep. Brett Veach, Clark Hunt. We needed a running back. We have no running game. Give up the 3rd pick, man. You see how the season's already going. Quit thinking, oh, we got Andy, we got Patrick, we got Travis. It's okay. No, past 30. He just turned 30. Like, this is where you be grateful for what he's done with nothing. But now understand we're getting later into his career. Travis just turned 36. Patrick's we have to now give him help. We do. We need a run game. Everybody knows you're going to throw it all the time. Pressure Patrick. Get to him. Like, I mean, we took 3 sacks. Like, you know what I mean? What he can't say, the NFL is catching up, and we're seeing that. We're seeing teams that we didn't think had a prayer before the beginning of the season winning their division right now. Like, that's crazy. Like, everybody take accountability. Patrick, Andy, Brett Veach, Clark Hunt, like all y'all take accountability for where we're at right now and hope and pray that we can turn it around and still make the playoffs. If we don't, you got to get them some help. There's no let's try to be cheap and get them some help. Get us a quality running back, please, and thank you.
All right. Agreed. Cam, who's to blame for this 5-5 start here?
I'm gonna definitely agree with Jay 100%. And like you were saying, Greg, Andy's loyal. Yeah, he's loyal to the past. We see, like I'm not running to save my life. I'm not running the ball. I don't need to. And that's a lot to blame this year because it makes us one-dimensional. And a lot of people, they see it. They like, the Chiefs are not going to run. Like, all we got to do is contain Pat. You see the same game plan with better teams we play. They like, all we got to do is keep Pat in the box. If he try to escape, we going to box him in. Once you do that, he going to start running, or I can make a play, interception. We don't have, or he might check it down to Hunt. That's not going nowhere because he don't have speed. So it's like, it just makes us one-dimensional. I blame the most Brett Veach. You didn't empty the clip when you could have. You, like Jay said, you try to keep the 3rd. Man, we don't care about that. Empty the clip this year, go all out. Breece Hall would have been a great addition to us. Andy would have had to deal with that some odd way, but I feel like he could have brought a lot of value to our team because he would have gave us some running game. But I mean, the blame is I would say the Chiefs organization as a whole, because for so many years we neglected those skill positions. We got Pat and we got Travis Kelce and we got Andy. We good. Everything else figure out itself. And right now, all that has came and caught up with us. So I think this offseason, you can't ignore those key positions. Running back, the offensive line is getting better, but you gotta Taylor contracts up. We're gonna have to revisit that, So, man, I blame Brett Veach the most though, because he could have did that deal, man, but he chose to pull back.
Agree. I agree with what both of y'all said. I'm gonna just make it real quick and just say, everybody, because everybody's had a hand in it. Whether it's Pat doing, the dumb turnovers, or Trav not being Trav. I understand you 36. I am 36 as well. Me and Trav probably run about the same speed now.
Hopefully he hear that. Hopefully he hear that. Be like,
yeah, we probably run the same now. I mean, he may be a little bit faster because he's got less weight than me, but yeah, we almost the same. But yeah, look, it was times where defense didn't make stops when it needed. Whether that was Chris Jones in the first Chargers game, or you can go on down the line. 3rd and 15 this past Sunday. Or whether it's the offense not holding up their end, whether it's Jonathan Taylor still lining up offside, which at this point with Jonathan Taylor, I'm like this. I understand that it's been 2 years now. Where Chris Collinsworth kind of blew your cover and said, "Oh, he lines up off in this illegal formation." Da 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 da. Okay, that's been 2 years now, so we had time to adjust and be like, "Okay, let me make sure I line up right because they looking at me, they watching me."
He doing it on purpose, man.
And it's still not. And I'm to this point, like we saw last night. Brian Schottenheimer benched C.D. Lamb and Pickens the first drive for the Cowboys. Brian Schottenheimer said, "I'm tired of y'all nonsense. Y'all on the bench to start off the game." They came. I understand it's the Raiders, so it only counts for like half a win. But they went out and they balled out last night. And Brian Schottenheimer was right there dapping them up on the sideline. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Sometimes discipline is needed. It does not mean you hate somebody. It means, hey, you got to get it together. That's what that means. If that means Jonathan Taylor got to sit out a quarter, hey, you're not starting this first quarter. We tired of you lining up offside. Then do that. If you get mad, so what? Don't want to be on the team? That's cool. Because they would hate for me to be the head coach. Because I'll be like Bill Belichick and not care about nobody's feelings. I understand some people don't like that way and all of that, and I understand to a point, but you won 6 times with it. So there's different ways to do it. I'm not saying one way is better than the other, but discipline is needed. So yeah, everybody gets blamed. So That's where the Chiefs are right now. All right, let's get into these sad standings. We'll go through the AFC West first. Broncos are at 9-2. They are going to win the division.
Boo!
Unless they collapse, which I don't think so. If it was the Chargers, yeah, they would collapse. But no, Broncos ain't gonna collapse. The Chargers chargered in Jacksonville a lot and got beat 35-6. They're 7-4. We need them to continue to charger. Maybe we can get their playoff spot. The Chiefs.
We gotta win too.
Yeah, we gotta win. That's the part. That's the important part. We gotta start winning. We gotta win too. You ain't lying. The Raiders still in last place at 2-8. As they made the Dallas Cowboys look really good last night. Even made their defense look good. All right, y'all. So this is the current playoff picture as it is right now for the AFC. The Broncos are the 1 seed based on better conference record right now at 9-2. The Patriots are at the 2 seed at 9-2. The Colts, they had the bye week. They are at 3 at 8-2. They come to Arrowhead on Sunday for the last stand. That's how I'm going to call it this week. The Steelers got a big win against the Bengals. Aaron Rodgers did hurt his wrist. I have not heard nothing else yet, unless somebody knows something. I ain't read it yet, but I know that he got the X-ray on it yesterday. So maybe today we'll know some more. But if he's done for the season, then the Steelers are done. So
when you're older, you know those injuries, they take longer to heal.
Yeah, they do. They do.
He's a bit seasoned out there. So
yeah, he's seasoned. Yeah, he got the AARP card out there.
Hey man, he winning, man. He's still winning. I can't even laugh at him because he winning, bro. Like,
he's in that division.
Yeah, they are leading. They are leading the division. Just a side note, Jamar Chase got suspended 1 game for spinning Jalen Ramsey. You lucky he didn't sock you the way he wanted to sock you. Jamar Chase. Because I don't care who it when Jalen Carter did it, I said the same thing. You do not be spitting on people. Yeah, bro, what is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, that's
like
nasty. That's assault, actually.
Bro, yes.
Yeah, that's assault. So I'm taking
that. And Jamar he's always had a mouth on him. That's why I didn't mind when Snead and all that was about to whoop his glass and stuff, because he talk a lot. Too much for me.
You could talk all day. Don't
we talking. But what he did on Sunday when I saw that, I was like, come on, bro. Like, you deserve. If Jalen Ramsey just would have went off up on him, he would have deserved that. He would have got suspended and all that. Oh, you beat the crap out. Yeah, I did. And y'all want to suspend me 3-4 games? That's cool, but he the one that started it. Just know that. So that whole situation was just crazy. The Bills are at 5. They beat Tampa Bay. They're at 7-3. Said the Chargers charger, that's 7-4 at 6. And then the Jags are hanging on at the 7 spot. I looked at all of the remaining schedules for everybody. The Jaguars have a couple games they could lose. And the Chargers have 3 games they could lose. I saw 3 losses on there for them. Three or 4. All the Chiefs got to do is handle their business.
That's hard, Greg. That's hard.
I get it. It is hard. But if they handle that, I'll put it like this. It all starts on Sunday. So they win that 6-5. So from 6-5, you have to go 5-1, and you'll be able to get in. Because the Chargers it's about to fall off for them. I can see it. Now, Jacksonville, they might hang on. They got 2 games with the Colts, so it's still everything is still up in the air. It looks really bad right now. But it's still up in the air, and it's still a chance for the Chiefs. But the big part is they have to handle their business in order for any of this to happen. So, Jay, I'll start with you. Then we'll go ahead and wrap it on up. But any hope there? The Chargers are there at 6 and the Jags at 7. You see any? Is there any light at the end of the tunnel? There maybe.
We want that. What I'll say before, like I just said, before, I'm riding with the Chiefs. I think there is hope. I think we can win out. So we're 10 games in. We still got 7 games, right? So we're like, okay, we can. You're saying, hey, we can lose one more. We can go 6-1, right? Is this doable? Will the Chargers charge? Will the Jags jag? Whatever, right? Is what we're saying, and I think it's definitely a possibility. I think if we get into the playoffs, we're not gonna go out in the first round. Like, we got too much heart, we got too much fight. Will we do it? Can we do it? You know what I mean? I believe so. You know what I mean? But like, right, we're sitting here at 5-5. Like, really, did we think we were gonna be here? And now what? So I think we can put together a run, and we can win these games, and we can make it to the playoffs. We're not losing in the first round. I believe in everything. If we make it to the playoffs, we're not losing in the first round for sure. There's enough heart. There's enough fight. We've been there, right? All of the things. Maybe this is just the adversity that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been winning this easy, whatever. What happens when your back is really against the wall? Last year, back into season 2023, we were 17-0 in 1-score games. Now we 0-5. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In 1-score games this season, like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe this is the adversity we have to fight through and really say who we are as a team, who we are as an organization, right? And so I'm a ride with them. It's not done to me until it's mathematically done. Like, there ain't no way y'all can, you know what I'm saying? That's when it'll be done for me. That's when I will give up hope and be like, all right, we're mathematically out of it. There's no way now we could win, right? But we know how it goes. Last season, right? Like the last game of the season, right? If this people lose and this people win and we get it, and all this stuff. Now, what they did say, I was watching First Things First. What they did say is, what if the Broncos and Chargers play each other at the last game of the season, and if the Broncos are good, they already solidified their spot. Did they go, okay, cool, let's sit out everybody, and then the Chargers, can get the Chiefs out or whatever, right? They said it on First Thing First, and I was like, that would be something, right? Yeah. But all we got to do, all we can control is what we can control, right? The Chiefs, one game at a time, right? We can't worry about what everybody else is doing. One game at a time, and if we do that, I feel like we'll be successful, and I like our chances, because you know what I mean. We the Chiefs, baby. It's still we the Chiefs till we ain't the Chiefs. And if this is the adversity, go through rough times, it ain't always gonna be easy. Then this is what we're facing, and let's go through it.
See it, Cam. Any light there, real quick, before we sign out?
Yeah, man. I guess I'm a stick beside them, man. Like, I've been through worse. With the Chiefs, so nah, man, I'm gonna have to agree. I feel like the hardest road will be getting there, but once we get there, it's like, we know, come on, man, it's like riding a bike, but the hardest part is getting there. Now, what I logically, how we playing, I don't feel like we can get there until everybody be like, we gotta just switch it up. We gotta like revamp this offense, and we just kind of gotta come out with something new. If you see that version of the Chiefs, we go into the playoffs. If you keep seeing this stubborn, like I'm gonna keep passing and Pat gonna make a way, I don't think we are. But like Jay said, I'm a ride or die Chiefs fan. I want, my heart wants them to make it, but I won't be like super disappointed if we don't. I'm gonna just be honest, because I kind of can see the writing on the wall. Things need to change anyway. So,
yeah.
But I if we get there, we gonna get there. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. And it all starts this Sunday. Let's go ahead and shout out our sponsors, and we'll go ahead. I know Cam had to head out, so I will do the Love is Key thing today. Remember to visit their website at loveiskey.kc.com, and also you can hit them up to place your catering orders and catering needs as well at 816-556-6912. And also shout out to Food Factory KC. That's the Instagram handle there on your screen. Reigning Kansas City People's Choice Award winners for best food truck. So make sure to give them a follow, and so that you can know when they are available as well. So shout out everybody, my co-hosts, my awesome co-hosts Cam and Jay. We thank y'all so much. We'll be back on Sunday. We'll be back on Saturday. We'll have a special guest with us to for the Colts side of things. They've had a surprising season. So yeah, it's do or die now for the Kansas City Chiefs. And the playoffs for them start on Sunday. So we'll see y'all on